She actually teaches Mwazi, and she just was with Harriet a few months ago.
External obliques to engage. You're also using pelvic floor, right? Your kegel muscles, right? You're using all those. And then when you come up higher, you're starting to use your internal obliques. And then when you get to the top where you're just engaging the top, the bottom should be relatively relaxed. You're not using your lowers anymore. So then you're using more of the ruckus and the diaphragm. You can still breathe through it, but it's not as shallow compared to what you are. So you're not really using your ruckus because you can't control top and bottom unless you can. There are a few people who can, but most of us can't. Most of us are engaging all these different layers all through all the time. Sorry, I know my fingers are cold. Thank you.
Iraqi tradition and the tradition of Arabia into Andalusia in Spain.
My critique begins with the nurturing ancient matriarchy, where our popular histories so often locate the origins and essence of belly dance. I'll question our definition of femininity and feminine aesthetics, and I'll problematize the archetypes that many Western belly dancers have found empowering: birth dance, fertility ritual, the great mother, the sacred prostitute, and the gypsy. These ideas have fostered meaningful experiences for Western belly dancers for over 40 years. But now, amidst changing social, political, and intercultural realities, we need to critique our own former sources of strength so that we can take them honestly into the future. And our future, like our past, is patriarchal.
This is not so hard to understand when we consider that the representation of female sexuality has been so overdeveloped as to become almost a parody of itself. Within belly dance specifically, the image of the cabaret performer is now so well known that one cannot perform the art without making reference to this facade.
And if you want to see where bell work and skirt dancing came from, here are some modern dancers from that era. You may have heard of somebody named Loie Fuller. She was the most famous dancer to manipulate flowing fabric in her dance performances. I have not been able to find any video footage of her. However, you can see somebody inspired by her. And this will give you a perspective on where American-style bell work and skirt work may have come from.
Okay, just a second. You want to be in there?
This presentation has been brought to you by Gilded Serpent.